You made it back to Santa Barbara alive. Barely. Rafe, what are you staring at?
I was, Nothing. So, Ty's okay?
Yeah. It's probably better than we are. Boy, I tell you, I'm a nervous wreck about making this presentation to Stapleton without him.
Well, all you have to do is just smile, Stapleton will have Gina jeans on every mannequin in the store.
Right. I'm a regular femme fatale. No man is immune to my charms. Rafe, I'm not quite sure the right way to handle this. I mean, do we pretend that we're just pals and business associates and that it's perfectly normal for us to be sharing a luxury hotel suite here? Or should we play it safe and nail our doors shut?
Maybe there's another choice.
You know there is. It's one we don't dare consider.
Maybe we have to consider it.
Is there something you wanted, Biddy?
Oh, yeah, there's somebody here to see you.
There's someone here. Did you get a name?
An old friend, she said. But just between you and me and the lamppost, she didn't seem very friendly.
Biddy, why don't you go back to the door and get a name?
The official name is Carla Rinaldi di Montebruno. But you have other, more intimate names for me. Or did you forget those along with my phone number?
See what I mean?
Biddy.
Yeah.
I think that'll be all. What a wonderful surprise. A wonderful surprise.
He's gone. You're too late. He's gone. He's never coming back. He's gone. He's gone.
SC, Tuesday, 5 p.m. SC. It's Sophia Capwell. I know it is.
My, you look lovely tonight. I say, my, you look lovely tonight.
Lionel, just cut it
Hey,
out.
hey. You can hear. I thought maybe you had those plugs in your ears again. How's Lily doing in Cleveland?
Oh, she should be meeting with Mr. Stapleton as we speak.
Oh. That's a wonderful idea, sending Ty and Lily. It gives the company a whole fresh, new, youthful look.
Instead of that ancient yesterday's news look it would have if I had gone to Cleveland and made the presentation.
I didn't mean that. I was just glad that Lily's doing well, that's all.
Who says she's doing well? She's with that two-timing mariachi of hers.
Oh, come on. Rafe is all right. He just made a mistake.
Yeah, he cheated on the woman he loved. Or said he loved. You know what I think they should do with men who play around? I think they should be shunned. Lynched. I think it might be best if men were drowned at birth.
I'm going out on a limb here. You're kind of down in the male of the species today, aren't you, sweetheart?
Don't give me that sweetheart song and dance. I am on to you. I know what you're doing. You're like all the rest of them, and as soon as I got in your bed, the honeymoon was over.
What? So you think that's all you have to do, kiss me, and I forget your sins?
And what sins are those?
I forget.
You are a magnificent woman.
So magnificent that you left me and forgot to come back.
Oh, yes, well, I can explain that.
Oh, so can I. You are not a nice man.
Yes, Biddy, would you please bring the Contessa a sherry?
Sherry, that's the one with the little teeny glasses, right?
Biddy, were you outside the door listening, were you?
How can you accuse me of such a thing? The Countess is right, you are not a nice man. But you sure can tinkle the old ivories. Aren't you just crazy about a polka?
Actually, no.
Sherry.
Right.
Obviously, the woman wasn't hired on the basis of ability.
Well, my daughter's very fond of her.
Why did you never tell me about a daughter?
Well, it's a long story. If you decide to stay, I have time to tell it.
And what would your new woman think if I moved in?
There is no woman in my life, of course, except you.
Liar.
No, it's not a kind thing to say.
I'm not a kind person. That's why you and I were such a perfect couple. Perhaps I will stay, just to see if you can tell me the truth about this puritanical existence of yours.
Yes.
I can't raise McCabe. If what you're saying is true, if he did miss Cruz at that airstrip, and he's probably on the phone right now trying to get that plane intercepted before it crosses the border to Mexico.
He won't catch Cruz. Not if he doesn't want to be caught.
Now, you better hope you're wrong. You know what kind of life he'd have living on the run?
He knows that, too. And that's what he chose for himself and for Kelly.
Wait, something is way off here. I mean, when a guy has a partner, you know him. I mean, you know exactly how he's going to react in a given crisis or situation. This guy on the plane, I mean, a guy who would let a kid take the rap for something he did and then run away, that's not the Cruz I know. But I'll tell you something. I'm going to use everything in my power to bring him right back here. We're going to find out what's real and what's not.
He's right, Race. This doesn't make sense.
I know. Sometimes when things seem a little off, it's because there's a piece of the puzzle missing.
I'll tell you what's missing. It's reality. We both know the condition Cruz was in when he got to the hospital. I mean, he was delirious from fever and he was weak from loss of blood. There's no way he could have gotten himself out to that desert, much less fought with Frank and killed him.
I don't know, Joe. Cruz is a pretty special guy. And he does have that spiritual Indian thing happening for him. I don't know. Given a strong enough motivation, that guy can do anything he puts his mind to. That's the problem I'm having. I just can't completely understand the motivation here. I mean, I know he loves BJ and all, but it's not like it would Chip or Adriana out there on that mesa.
Well, if he did do this, for whatever reason, if he killed Frank, then why did he let Sawyer take the blame? I mean, why did he decide to come forward now? Why didn't he just stay here and plead self-defense? And most importantly, why didn't he tell us? Why didn't he talk to us and tell us what happened?
You want to know what I really think? I think BJ is the key to this whole thing. I think she's the missing piece to this puzzle.
Why did you
That's the one right thing he did in all of this.
What do you want from me? Why are you following me?
I'm gonna take you home.
It was you. You drove him away!
No, that's not the way it is.
Yes, the way it is.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Get away from me!
No, I can help you through this.
I don't want your help! I want Cruz! He's gone! Never come.
I'm gonna take you home. Come here.
Rafe. We're in quicksand here.
All we're going to do is talk.
Why do I feel like I've seen this movie before?
It's not a movie, Lily. It's our life. I mean, you could probably just pretend that us being here is just a normal, everyday business trip. I can't. Every time I look at you, I just...
Rafe, don't! God, I'm hanging by a thread here. So are you. So look, if we've got to pretend to get through this, then let's just do that, okay? The truth is going to get us into deep, deep trouble.
We're already in trouble, Lily. I just want you to... You know how I feel about you. You see, I know I made a mess of things, but I just want you to know how much...
Mr. Stapleton, we were just talking about you.
You two young entrepreneurs trying to figure out how to convince me to flood the Cleveland market with your Gina jeans?
Something like that, yes?
Pie's already done that. He called me from Santa Barbara, and I got all excited about his promotional ideas. I came right over. I hope I didn't bother you.
No, absolutely not.
Well, does that mean that we've got a deal?
Gina jeans will be on the rack by Christmas.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. You two have plenty to celebrate. Why don't you just forget about blue jeans and retail and spend the rest of the night having a good time? You've earned it.
Why do you think this is about BJ?
Joe, it's the only thing that makes any sense. I mean, let's just say that we buy this theory, that Cruz killed Frank. Then obviously he did it to protect BJ and Sawyer. He did it for us, Joe. He loves us and he loves our kids. Now, I don't know how he got out there. God only knows how he got out there, but he must have seen what Frank was trying to do to Sawyer.
If he wanted to protect Sawyer, why did he let him be arrested? Why didn't he just stay where he was and tell us what happened? Then there would have been a hearing and everything would have been in the clear now. Maybe there was another reason why he went away. Maybe it had nothing to do with Frank's murder.
What reason could possibly be strong enough to make him want to leave his home, his family, and his friends?
That is wonderful news.
Yeah, I think it's great that we got the Stapleton account, but now Lily's there alone with Rafe.
Oh, she's all right. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
Yeah, I thought I could take care of myself, too, and look at what happened to me. I ended up getting
Okay, what? Gina, have I hurt you in any way? Huh?
How could you have hurt me? I mean, in order for that to have happened, I would have to care. And I positively, absolutely don't care.
She thinks I'm a bad guy, right?
Well, she's a mother. Mothers worry, you know, but I told her it's cool, and it is. You and I, we're going to go out. We're going to have a very platonic hamburger. We're going to come back, pack up our things, get to sleep early. We didn't order any room service.
Compliments of Mr. Stapleton. Champagne, caviar, chocolates, and strawberries. Enjoy.
For my new partners. Make this a night to remember. Stapleton.
To reunions.
To appetites. If memory serves, yours are voracious.
Yes, well, I must say, I'm a man who likes a good meal, a good wine.
I'm not so good woman, which is why I have a hard time believing that you've been living this monastic life that you described to me.
How can you say that? I'd hurt.
How can you hurt if you have no feelings? No man with feelings would have ever left my villa without looking back, without phoning.
Well, I explained to you before. I had to spend time with my daughter.
I know what you said, but I know you. There's a woman. She might not know about it, but you've got your eye on someone, right?
Mrs. Walker is back again, Doctor. Can she come in? Or do you want me to wait till it's a little less crowded in here?
No, send her in.
You may enter.
Micah, I'm sorry to come by without calling, but it's important. I didn't realize that.
Oh, don't trouble about me. I just did the same thing. I think Micah is used to beautiful women dropping in at all hours of day and night.
Yes, well, Jody Walker, Carla Rinaldi.
Nice to meet you.
And you. I think I'll leave you two alone to discuss your important business. I want to tell my driver to bring in my stuff, and I will accept your kind invitation, Micah, with reservations.
So what's the news?
Cruz Castillo has just confessed to murdering Frank Goodman.
Is that possible?
No. No, it's not possible, not in my opinion. But he has confessed to the crime, and nonetheless he's run away.
So what does this mean in terms of Sawyer and Aurora?
Well, it means that they can come home.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
I made you some tea.
How did you get in my house? How did you get in my house?
Here. Drink your tea. I'm not crazy about the English, but I've got this tea thing down right.
You think your stupid tea is gonna make me feel one iota better? Do you?
Well, an iota's a start. I mean, here, drink your tea. Come on.
Oh, I know why you're here. It's Connor McCabe. Oh, you must want some more information from me, don't you? You want to know where Cruz went, don't you?
I'm not even thinking about Cruz right now. I just know that I can help you get out of this hell that you're in.
You don't know anything about the hell I'm in, McCabe.
Unfortunately, I do. Because I have been where you are.
I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad, because if you hurt even this much, as much as I do, of the pain I feel, then I'm so happy. Because I want you to suffer. I want you to suffer for what you put Cruz through. It's because of you that he left me.
Maybe. And maybe not.
Shut up! Get out of my house! Get out!
No, I'm not going to leave you alone. I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't care what you think.
Here. Just drink your tea.
Here's your tea.
Maybe you want to help me, McCabe. You can't. So please leave. Please, I'm begging you to just leave me alone.
Just looking at you, kid.
And you. Oh my God. Divine judgment.
Thought it was just my heartbeat.
Look. Oh. Looks like somebody turned on a faucet up in the sky. Here, help. Help. Oh, I love the rain. It's so
romantic. That's what it is. I can't do this. I gotta get out of here.
love. To us. To miracles that don't happen. Unless we make them.
So if Aurora does call, be sure to have her tell Sawyer to contact us. That way we can explain how they can get back in safely.
All right, what happens if she doesn't call?
Oh, they'll call. I mean, they'll know about this. It'll be in the headlines in the papers all over the country. I mean, dedicated cop turns killer. Why? Why did he do this?
How can you be so sure that he didn't kill Frank?
Because I know him. I know him like myself. And if he did this, he would never stand by and let Sawyer be hunted down this way. And he would never, ever have run away. That's not what he's about.
All right, so what is it about?
I don't think I want to know. At first I wanted to get to the bottom of this, but now I just don't know. I mean, if Cruz were willing to go away to keep it a secret, then maybe it would be best if...
What is it?
It's, probably a migraine. It's stress.
How long have you been having these migraine
Oh,
headaches?
it's just a little warning device that my body has created to let me know that I shouldn't be taking all these problems on myself.
I'll tell you what, why don't you have some sherry? It'll relax you.
No, Sherry. I'm afraid that's a little too English drawing room for me. I'm a beer girl.
Okay, fine. I'll call Betty.
No, don't do that. I'll drink the sherry. I mean, if she gets in here again, she's liable to want to engage me in another conversation about the polka. So, do you know how to work this thing?
Sometimes.
I think that would do my head a lot better than this pancake syrup.
Oh, I
Play
can't.
something snooty for me. Come on, please, to go with the sherry.
I can't play now. I've got all these questions in my head with...
I, for one, can't stand another question. Never mind, I'll play.
No, please. I promise. I'll play. I'll play. What do you want to hear?
Well, this.
Oh, no, not that.
Memories?
Yes, I'm a victim of memories. Always.
Your wife?
Yes, I mourn and love my wife every day of my life.
The airstrip, the plane was taking off.
I understand Kelly Capwell is on board with Cruz.
I didn't check the passenger list. My radar is looking for him, but he may be flying too low to avoid being picked up. Boss, what about Sawyer? How fast can we push this paperwork through to get those charges dropped?
We're not doing anything fast this time, Walker.
Come on, man, you got your confession.
Now, you know what I got?
I got 2 fugitives on the run. I got your son and your best friend. I've also got a confession that is so full of holes, I can serve it on ham and rye. So don't push me.
Cruz can survive. I just don't see how he could let Kelly Capwell go on the run with him.
You don't know Kelly very well. No matter how tough their life would be together, it'd be so much worse for her if he'd left her behind. I don't think she could make it. Oh, well, listen, if you find that plane, you page me.
Where are you running off to? I need a report.
Later. I got a lead to follow up on.
Gina, come here. Listen to me. All I want in the world is to be a good husband to you and make you happy. Okay?
Well, I think I can return the favor and
make you happy as well. Since it's an open marriage that you want.
Open marriage? You mean one of those things where I date other girls and you date other men and we chat about it at breakfast? Is that what you mean by open?
Well, the only difference for you would be chatting about it at breakfast. This marriage is supposed to be a business arrangement. It only got complicated when things got personal. So, are we agreed?
Well, is that what you want?
It's what you want, isn't it? Fine. An open marriage it is.
I'm sorry. I didn't get out of there. Oh, God, this is so hard.
It's too hard, Rafe. I can't do this anymore. I've played by the rules. I have tried to keep my distance. I can't do it anymore. We only have tonight. It might be the last time we'll ever be able to be together. I want tonight with you.
I want that. I want that more than anything. But tomorrow I'll have to go home to my wife. Who are you going to go home to?
I don't care! God, I just don't care anymore. I just want you to hold me.
No. You see, tomorrow you'll care. Tomorrow you'll be sorry. I don't want to make it any worse. I don't want to hurt you anymore.
Burning up with fever. Always the gracious hostess. Come on, I want you to lie down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Lie down. You don't always have to have a cold to have a fever. Sometimes that's just your body's way of telling you to take care of yourself. Maybe this will cool you down.
I just want to be alone. Please leave me alone.
I will when you fall asleep.
I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to sleep.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Or I'll sing you a lullaby. Just close your eyes and breathe. That's it. Just let it go. Just close your eyes. Shh, 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 shh. That's it. Just sleep. Come on. Just sleep.
guess I just never knew that you had that kind of feeling in you.
Ah, it was pure technique.
No. Well, I should be getting back to the station. I'll be sure to let you know if there's any word on the kids.
Better yet, why don't you meet me for breakfast tomorrow morning? That way you can give me an update. Maybe you'd like to bring your husband in case you're afraid to be alone with me.
9 o'clock. The Oasis.
Done.
Thank you for the music. It's been a while since I've been able to get all that bad stuff out of my head. I'll see you tomorrow. You're buying.
I see your friend has gone.
Yes, that is what she is, a friend. A new friend. Actually, a few days ago, she was an enemy.
Usually, women start out with you as friends, and then they end up hating you. This must be a nice change for you, Mike.
Oh, what am I going to do with you?
If you like to do it, I have a couple of suggestions for you.
Cruz. Still here?
Yes, still here.
He's gone, isn't he? I know. I just keep hoping it's some kind of a nightmare, Mammy. Some kind of a horrible nightmare. It's real.
Looks like Frank Goodman's murder's been tied up nice and neat. Cruz has confessed, and that should be the end of it. Except for one thing. I'm not buying it.